Welcome back, Blue Raider Nation, to another Blue Raider Breakdown post-game show. Our women are coming off their fourth conference win, and they just beat the Aggies 88-51, a 37-point deficit. Now, whenever we are talking about this team, they're strong, they are confident, they are resilient, the chemistry, it's just, you can totally witness it. And I have Kim Brewton here with me, the assistant coach. Forgot to introduce her in the beginning, but Kim, talk about how this team has just grown overall and the development that you have witnessed yourself.
Super proud of them. I mean, we've talked to them a lot about how our non-conference schedule was going to pay off for them. It was a tough non-conference, and now I think they're actually seeing that the coaching staff knew what they were talking about, because once we got into conference play, it's like we're clicking and really gelling together as a team, and it's exciting to see.
Now, I know that we've also talked about that you all have kind of taken a different approach when it comes to practice because you start to learn more about how these girls work and how they interact with each other. Can you kind of just give us a brief insight?
Absolutely. I think they're getting more comfortable with our system and our style of play. And Coach Matt, since we came back from Christmas, made a big emphasis on defensively, all of us coaches holding them more accountable to the little mistakes. And then once we started correcting them, we've really seen a jump in our effort defensively. And right now, we're leading the conference in defense, and that's something we've always prided ourselves on. And we talked to them a lot. Our roster might have changed, but the standards and the expectation remain the same.
Yeah. And, well, when we're talking about the development of not just one player, too, I think the past 3 games there have been at least 4 players in double digits. So everybody is contributing, which I think is also, as a coach, is a pretty amazing thing to see as well.
Absolutely. I mean, just for anybody, when you see the ball go in the basket, is huge. And the girls, they've been in the gym a lot. We haven't been in class, so they've been getting extra shots up. I think they're seeing that pay off. They're just shooting with more confidence. I think early on they were shooting hoping not to miss. And we've told them shoot and expect to make. And, you've really seen them just be way more confident. And I'm proud of them for that.
Defeated UTEP, defeated New Mexico State. Now you're on the road to Sam Houston, La Tech. You mentioned that you told the girls that these are very pivotal games because you only play them once before you go into the tournament. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, Coach Insel, they were stressing that these were important games these next 2 weeks because we only play these teams once. So if we get into a tie-breaking situation, we're going to have the one up on them, which is huge. So that's something I think they really bought into and carried that over into the games today.
It's your 16th season in the blue and white, but from your perspective and your opinion, what has been the best thing to watch so far with this team?
I mean, I love that they're so coachable. I love how they approach every day. They come to practice ready to learn. They're like sponges. They want to be better. They come in and want to watch film. They know they make mistakes, but they want to correct them, and that's just something that makes it enjoyable for our whole coaching staff to come to work every day.
Talking about girls that are coming off the bench, like Nikki tonight with a career high. I know that we've seen her just really become more confident, especially in the post. How great is that, just to see her and the whole entire bench light up whenever it goes through the hoop for her?
I don't know who is more excited, Nikki or the rest of the team. They get so happy and cheer for her. And, she's really bought in. She's one of the players that really gets in and does extra work, and she's seeing it pay off. And we're excited for her because her presence out there is just unmatched in our conference. So to have somebody with her height is huge.
You mentioned earlier as well being unselfish, that this team really prides themselves on that as well, as being able to pass it out to someone else even though they might have a free shot. Tell me more about how just important that is and to have that characteristic with this team.
Well, just playing within our system, and you can't stop everybody. You try to help from one person, they're starting to make those reads. Where's the help coming from? Okay, let's exploit that. And they're being shot ready. We talk a lot about, if your person gives help, be shot ready. And they have done a really good job of trying to make an effort and growing in that area. And like Yuhan today, she had an open layup, but she kicked it out to one of our shooters, and our shooter knocked it down for her. I mean, that's being unselfish.
Exactly. And Coach Insel, last thing for you, he was talking a lot about like these next 2 games on the road. They're going to be hard, they're going to be gritty, they're going to be tough. And what are you going to be able to tell the girls in order to prepare them to just come out on top?
Well, we're taking one game at a time. We say each week is a 2-game series, and so all of our focus will be on La Tech, and then after we play La Tech, we'll turn our attention to Sam Houston, and that's just how we're taking each week in conference because they are a young team, so you can't overload them or, focus on somebody too far down the road. We're taking it one game at a time, and that's what we're going to do with La Tech, and La Tech was picked preseason first in our conference. They have everybody back, so we understand that, but we're not going to focus on La Tech. We're focusing on being the best version of ourselves ourselves. And that's what Matt, he says that to the girls every day, and he's going to keep saying it. And that's the truth, and that's what our focus is.
I love it. Love it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Coach Kim. It's been great to have you on to talk more about exactly what we're witnessing with this team. It's truly incredible. And make sure that you're here to watch it next time that they're at home. But they will be on the road, like what she mentioned, against La Tech and Sam Houston, as they are still undefeated in conference play. But as always, let's go Blue.